Oh, hello, it's Prentis again. I'm doing a video called Do Not Be Afraid today, which is, it's the first words issued by Pope John Paul in his pontificate. He came out on the balcony, and the first thing that is, do not be afraid. Fear is it's really kind of at the root of pretty much all sin, and pride especially, but really all, and pride drives everything else. But it's just all sin is, it's because of fear that we decide that we're not enough. We have to take care of ourselves. There's no one who loves us. We're not lovable, so like we're all alone, and so this kind of what the devil kind of wants is for us to be like of that mindset where like fear is it. So don't be afraid. And this applies to COVID. I know there there are a lot of people dying around the world, and it's there it's a really it's a really super duper difficult situation. But again, you don't need to be afraid. So what you need to do in order to not be afraid is you want to cling to God. You want to turn to God, because God is the only thing that is stable in this topsy-turvy world. And here I'm not just talking about COVID. There's a lot of stuff which is happening in the world, and so cling to to God, and to and just the truth, and to not fear, because a lot of what's going on in the world is kind of driven by fear, and it's driven by emotion, and the media is really good at taking whatever story that feeds their narrative and just running with that, and it just whatever plays on your emotions, even if it's contradicted later by like facts, by evidence, by like what actually happened. They'll run with that. Like, so I'm talking about all the stuff in the States right now around Black Lives Matter, and just all the race stuff. And so so how do you know this thing called truth? So there's an old fable or a myth, or it's about this potter or puppeteer. I don't know, he was making something, and he made like a Pinocchio. He made like a puppet that was, and so he made this puppet called Veritas, which stands for the truth. And so this puppet called Veritas is really good. He could move all over and dance and everything, and like it was love and stuff. So the puppeteer had to go away, but he left his assistant in charge of things, and the assistant made his own puppet who looked. He wanted to make his own Veritas, so he made this puppet, and it's called Monday. I don't know, anyway, it's where the word mendacious comes from, which means trickery, I think. So, this new puppet called I'll call Mendacious. He looks exactly like Veritas, but the only thing is the assistant didn't have enough clay or whatever to finish the guy's foot. So Mendacious is cobbled stuff. He looks exactly like Veritas. So this is kind of the symptom that we're in. So the media runs with a story that plays on your emotion, and it gets you to do things based on fear or based on anger, and just based on all these negative emotions. And meanwhile, this little thing, like I'm thinking about Dante Wright as the immediate claim was that it was for an air freshener that he was, pulled over and shot. And so this turns out to be totally not true. But the media, they don't really care because that narrative is out there. Everyone knows this. And they run with it. So actually the guy was pulled over because he had it was a traffic a registration or whatever. But it was the guy had a serious record, he assaulted someone. And this is true out of all these guys. Everyone you can point to. It's actually when you dig a little bit, you find out, no, there's actually a different story here. So the two sources, I guess, and so that's what finishing Veritas and Mendacious. One is the truth, and the truth can kind of dance. It kind of moves around. So when you look at it from different angles and see how it moves and stuff, you will find out this actually makes sense when you study something. And this, your comment says, hey, no, this is true instead of this. Mendacious, this thing here which plays on your emotion, and looks like truth. But then, like, when you actually study it, he can't move around because he only has one leg. So it's like you can discern the truth that way by and you'll get used to it. The like the truth, so you get like different angles, different like common sense, like yes, this like you like so the two sources I've used from my media. So all the mainstream media, it's like 90% of the media. They're all singing from the same playbook. So you can't really say, well, I've checked with 4 different sources. Well, if they're all in that 90%, yeah, they're all gonna say the same thing. But if you go like my sources are right wing, so I figured Fox News, or the Daily Wire, and the paper I read is the Epoch Times. So, and between those 3 sources, yeah, so again, you want to look at an issue with not the first thing that grabs your attention and plays onto your fear or whatever that, police read night killing black men. Like in the, 1,000 people or whatever. So, yeah, so you, instead of focusing on that first thing that plays on your emotion, you want to, like, investigate and make the issue dance, like, move around, and so you can analyze it from different areas and see, well, does that make sense? Or does it not? And this is true of a lot of things, like a lot of stuff, like the environment. But that's too much. Yeah, I'll stop now because I'll go on the rant and everything. But I'm already on the rant, so no more rants tonight. Okay, so that's all for today, and I'll see you guys all later. And I'll try to stay off politics for a little bit. I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but I'll try. Alright, take care, guys. Okay, bye.